Hi, we are back.
Hi, it's Julie and
Devin.
Yes. Now, we know you're thinking, wait, Glee Project's over. Glee Project, why are they back on? Well, we're giving you a prediction of what we think's going to happen later.
In the future.
Ooh.
With Glee and whatever. And Blake, who's made on Glee. Congratulations again.
Yes, congratulations. And we will give other predictions like for economic forecasts on presidencies, but that'll be another podcast, correct?
Yeah.
All right, very good. So we've been discussing this because basically, Devin, we don't have a life. But that's okay because we put our life out to you viewers to watch so we can give you our opinion.
Our 10 subscribers, thank you.
We love each and every one of you.
We do.
And comments, we love them.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping that Ryan Murphy and the writing staff will listen to this because we think we have really, really good ideas that will make the fan base extremely happy with what we're doing. So, first off, we do know, this is what we know about Glee, that they're going to be showing Rachel and some others and Kurt going to Broadway, correct?
Yeah, well, going to New York.
New York. Broadway, that
and then
kind of,
also
going to school there.
Mercedes going to Hollywood.
She's going to Hollywood?
Yes.
Did I miss that part?
Well, it's kind of speculation / possible.
Why do you cut the top of my head off?
Well, it's not my fault. That just kind of falls that way. There.
Now you can see my head.
Okay. So we think. Well, okay. We already know Blake's coming in. He's probably going to be in. Stop. He's probably going to be in McKinley High School. That's kind of what Mom. I don't appreciate this. But anyway, so we think that he's going to be in McKinley High School just because it makes sense. And we know his character's name is Ryder.
I was just going to say Ryder. Like, who names her kid Ryder? I like that name, but I don't know many Ryders. Anyway, so we think he's going to be a jock or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
which we don't think he's going to be gay. I know there's some people think, oh, maybe he'd be like the gay jock, which that would be kind of.
What do you think?
That'd be kind of new. But we think that they've already kind of touched on the gay community in that show and still are continuing with Kurt and Blaine and even I think Alex from last season, he's going to be, from the Glee Project season 1, I think his character's continuing.
Did you say you saw him in a preview?
Preview for season 4.
So I think, they've represented that very well, and I think that they probably want a heartthrob that young women can fall in love with. Oh my God.
My heart beating.
Is that a heartthrob?
Yeah. So,
okay, wonder if it was Charlie. What would your heart do then?
It would explode!
Alrighty then.
Anyway.
We think that Blake will have a huge fan base with females, and he'll do very well, and that'll bring into the show. But we did hear Ryan say, or you did tell me.
On Twitter.
He tweeted
just
or
wait
tweeted or
until
whatever.
you see who he's dating. So...
This is our prediction. Our prediction is, we didn't talk about this, who he's going to date.
Well,
I have it down to, I think he and Nellie made a really good pair when they sang.
Mm-hmm.
However, Nellie's acting ability wasn't quite what they want.
What would be good? So we think either possibly Eileen or Allie, but we have other plans for Allie. Well,
the only thing is we saw Blake with Nellie. We saw Blake with Eileen. Not Eileen. With Allie.
Well, with Allie, but kind of with Eileen in the Perfect music video. But he was kind of being mean to her.
Well, he's beating the crap out of her.
Million girls would love to date me, and I chose you. But
that's good. He'd have to wear one of those wife beater T-shirts and stuff. So.
But we think Allie, because she's very Broadway-esque with her voice, that maybe she would be with Rachel in New York City.
As a classmate, because they're going to school. And Lily can go there, too, because Lily has a Broadway voice.
And that way, they can come in and out of the show and not really be regulars. But when Ryan needs them, they can be there. And wait. This is our favorite part.
What part? You say it.
Okay. Where, they're in New York City and they're going to be the older crowd because they're in college, so they can go to bars or maybe even just hang out in the city. So then they go to this jazz or a
little club
that has a band that plays every night or every Friday or something. And when they go, in the background, they have Nellie singing.
As a soulful singer singing.
Because she'd be
I
perfect.
Got the fever.
Yeah, she has that voice that could definitely be really good. Or
the night, you bring me fever.
Or wait, Mom, I have another idea.
I'm dancing.
Mom, listen. You'll like this idea. Mom, you'll like this idea.
What?
If for some reason they decide not to put Nelly in, which they should.
Nellie's voice is awesome.
They could put the spring standards in.
Oh, that
so Ryan
would
Murphy.
Be wonderful. The Spring Standards is an actual group who is fun, young, and upcoming.
Yes, very upcoming and a very unique voice.
And they're based in New York, though they do travel nationally.
For tours.
They are.
You should check them out.
The Spring Standards. Yes.
That would be a good thing. They were on the Conan O'Brien show twice, so they are
did we mention that we're related to one of the band members?
I think we should.
That's a coincidence. But besides that, they're awesome and they're fun. So they would be that would be another bar they go to. The soulful jazz singing.
Yeah, but anyway, Nelly. Yeah, they could definitely put Nelly. So that would be ideal because Ryan didn't really utilize any of the other Glee Project people from season 1 in Glee, but then there was 4 winners. This season there's only 1 winner, so
there's one winner, which one person wins, which is awesome. But he can do whatever he wants to with these other characters, and we think then Blake's girlfriend, so Ryder's girlfriend, we think is going to be Eileen, because then they can bring in the Muslim character and still make her
just because they didn't win the Glee Project doesn't mean they can't be on Glee eventually.
Yes.
And if you saw Ryan's tweet where the fan, like, he did that whole thing, fan saying, I want Eileen to be on Glee, and then Ryan's like, me too. So what does that mean? Like, why would he say that? Because he has the power to do whatever. He's a freaking producer, so he can do whatever he wants. So if he wants Eileen to be on Glee too, I think it's gonna happen. It seems kind of like, so that'd be really cool. Mm-hmm. I'd be pretty excited.
Yeah, and I think it would be cool because the people that watch the Glee Project, I'm pretty certain watch Glee, because you wouldn't really watch it so much. You might catch it and then like it, and then you'd watch Glee. So they work together. They work together. Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Okay.
Devin's making fun of her mother. She's grounded for life.
Anyways, then
let's talk later.
Yeah. So that was kind of our prediction of what we really, really want to happen, and that'd be awesome if it did happen. So Ryan, if for some reason you have extreme writer block and you're watching this, there's some ideas. Go run with them.
And we let you freely use them. You don't owe us anything. We'll just, like to meet the cast, though.
Yeah, if you want to fly us out.
That we could say hi to the cast.
Hi, cast. Or if you think the Glee cast is like, random people can't go to the set, then just have us come meet the Glee Project people. That'd be fine, too.
And if that doesn't work, we'd take an 8x10 glossy signed.
Yeah.
Of anybody.
There we go.
Even you, Ryan. That'd be all right. So, anyway, because this is what we're thinking. They kept saying all these people were stars in their own. So who they had to pick, somebody for Glee specifically, doesn't mean they're the most talented, though he's a star. So he probably is one of the closest, most talented. However, everyone else can make it in different venues.
Right.
And they can make them launch their career on Glee, which brings other people in and a higher rating. So we think it's a win-win situation.
Yeah, and what you were saying earlier is that because of Glee Project, they launched all 14 of their careers. I mean, Taryn Kennan. I haven't heard.
What happened to Taryn? She didn't come back. Yeah. I was hoping she would, because Cameron came back even though he left.
Yeah.
Taryn, we missed you. We were hoping to see you in the finale, and hoping that you go far too.
Yes.
We just didn't get to know you that well.
Exactly. But all 14 of them, got their career launched because they're on the Glee Project. So shouldn't they? And they should. Why would they just you got cut off? Okay, then we won't.
Well, plus they have a fan base. Look at how many people follow them on Twitter and different venues such as that. So, and Charlie's working on an album. Nelly has releases. I'm sure everyone's vocal.
Buy it.
What?
Nelly's new song, Lights.
Oh. Sorry, Nelly, I didn't know.
You didn't?
No.
I thought I told you this.
You did, but I forgot it was called Lakes. She told me that because she wanted me to buy it instead of her buying it. but that's
well,
okay.
because they didn't have a credit card next to me when I was trying to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so you should buy it.
Anyway, yes, because if you support them as their career grows, you're part of helping them get where they need to go.
Right.
And you're, if you think they're good and they deserve it, let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we think the whole cast is terrific. And I love the Glee Project. I love Glee. The Glee Project I love because I feel like...
I like it even more than Glee.
You get to know these people. And, when this second season came on, we were talking and we said, I just don't know if I can have that feeling.
Like season one.
Like season one, you loved and fell in love with our characters. And I'm like, I don't know. These are all different people. I'm not sure that's going to happen.
That's exactly what I thought.
And guess what?
Fell in love.
It happened. Yep. Well, you fell in love with Charlie. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well, no, I fell in love with all of them. Like, all of them
their
are
personalities,
awesome.
They're all different, and you wanted them all to win, and it was pretty neat. So, yeah, they got me involved emotionally also, with all the characters, and not the characters, the actual people. Because I'm assuming they're actual people. So, we do have a couple questions about things.
Wait, can I, before you ask the questions, I have to chime in.
Don't interrupt your mother.
I don't know if, like, the last season contenders did the same thing, or it's just because I got into Twitter more, like during the summer, is that I felt like during the shows I could actually, they're tweeting about it and I can kind of interact with them. I mean, not that they really respond to me, but it's okay. But then they did like, their blog TVs and their tiny chats where they're actually talking with, the fans as the show's going on, and you almost felt got to know them even more that way. And I don't know if, like, the season one contenders did that because I didn't really go on Twitter back then. But that's why this season I feel like I got to know the contenders a little more, or kind of, like, felt more of a connection or something with them because I actually got to communicate, or at least try to communicate to them.
And that's a real fan base. Mm-hmm. Because if you have a connection with somebody, you just will follow them for a long time. Right. So they've created all these people, and I just hope each and every one of the contestants has a really good manager, because each one can make it. Get a good manager if you're watching us, which we know you're going to be part of our blog.
We know you watch us.
Yeah, because we have good, solid advice. So questions we want to ask the contenders and the writers and Ryan. Mm-hmm. Things like, for the last chance performances, how did the band only have 2 hours to learn the songs? Or
I really just want to know the time frame of this entire show. Like, is it Mondays when they perform their homework assignment, Tuesdays vocals or like choreography, and then Wednesdays choreography or vocals, and then Thursday is it the video shoot, and then Friday is the last chance performances? Which that seems like a pretty logical timeline. And then they have weekends off, but I don't know.
And again, I just want to know who does their hair and makeup, and in 2 hours when they're learning the song,
they have to learn the song and get hair and makeup.
Yeah, and that hair and makeup takes a long time.
Yeah, and then also when they put up the list, how do they do that? Because it always seems like the person that gets voted off, they look at the list and they just turn around and wait for everyone to come back.
So if you're last called in, that's not a good sign.
Like, oh, crap, well, I'm leaving.
But we think they take each person going up, looking at it, and get their reaction, and then they have to go into a room. Yeah. And then the next person comes, and they get their reaction, go into a room. And they keep doing that, and then
the person who got voted out has to do it again? I don't know.
Goes into a room, and then they kind of stay there, and that's when they do their headshots. Hey, my son's Drew's home. My son Drew is home. And
but he doesn't really watch the Glee Project.
He doesn't care for it, and he would have nothing positive
However, he
to say.
did really like Blake and Nelly's duet of.
Yeah, he asked who was winning, so even he liked it from afar. Mm-hmm. I mean, the odds be ever in your favor.
Sorry, we just watched the Hunger Games.
We did.
But yeah, so that's just kind of what.
You were reading the book.
I did read the book.
You're not wishing it.
Hey, does Glee Project have a book that I can put on Kindle? Because I would read it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the same. But anyway, it would be neat to know what the winners and non-winners do once they go home, and what it's like for them at home, and how they start their career again. Because, of course, this is a huge jump start for everybody's career, even from the first one off, Maxfield.
Yeah, he already released his EP.
Right. So, I mean, I would like to know that, and I would like... What's that? I would like to...
I can't really do that.
Drew can do it. But he's eating a Tootsie Roll right
but anyway,
now.
so those are just some questions or whatever. But we just wanted to do one last video to thank you for watching.
Plus, my baby Cakes is going to go back to school, and I'm going to miss her. So,
and it's so sad that it's over.
What, your summer? Or
No, well, the Glee Project.
Oh, yeah, it is sad. And it's
maybe there'll be a season 3.
Maybe you'll be on the season 3.
Maybe.
But if they vote you off, I'd have to kick Ryan Murphy's ass.
My computer's going to fall. Anyway, so thank you for watching.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. But anyway.
Yeah. So thank you for watching.
When is there going to be a Glee Project for old people?
There won't
It
be.
could be the senior project.
We'll pitch that to Ryan in our next video. But anyway, so thank you for watching. We love you all.
Yes, and thanks for anyone who watches this all the way through. We appreciate that, and we'd love to hear your comments. Oh.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. So, bye. Thank you.
See you next time, whenever that is.
Yeah.
If there's a next time.
Hopefully.
Wait, weren't we
Next
gonna do
time,
reaction?
there won't be a
Devin,
next time.
Do your famous reaction video when you saw Charlie was back. Ready? Somebody commented on this.
Well, I can't reenact it. I think it's.
Well,
I think
if
wearing my
you're an
glasses.
actress, you have to be able to reenact this. This is part. No, that's a fake excitement. Be really excited. That was kind of all right. You know what?
Whatever.
She has about 9 months for me to give her acting lessons.
Anyway, okay.
It's Charlie!